Good morning. This is my AM anti-aging skincare routine. Before we get started, I recently did my evening skincare program and I forgot to tell you a little bit about me and my skin. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm 59 years old and most of my life I have a memory of putting on moisturizer and putting on eye cream in the morning. I actually never did anything at night. In fact, I didn't even wash my face at night. That's right. I worked long hours and I would oftentimes go to the gym or take an exercise class after work and I would just sweat all my makeup off and I thought, well, it's gone now. Why bother? And I didn't wash my face until the morning. I never had acne, so it never really showed up on my face. The point is, I didn't have an evening program. I tried many times. I would buy a Sept, and I'd do it for a week, and then I'd continue the fall asleep on the couch thing, and no, I don't want to wash my face now because it'll wake me up. I want to get to sleep kind of a program. That was my program. In fact, it was only 10 years ago that I really focused on learning about skincare. And, you know, with the advent of the internet, it's there for us. It's all available. We can learn everything we need to know about skincare. When I was growing up, it wasn't there, and it was all about magazines. And I had a very healthy sense of skepticism. Like, they're just trying to sell you something. So I learned a lot about skincare and started to build a solid program about 10 years ago. And it is about antioxidants and protection, sun protection during the day, and actives at night for correcting skin issues. So I will post my PM anti-aging skincare video here, but I will say that that was one of the things I might do at night. At nighttime, I mess around a little bit. It depends on what my skin is feeling like. In the morning time, I keep it pretty much the same, unless I'm feeling very sensitive. Largely because in the morning, I'm like, oh my God, what am I doing? In fact, I shot this video a few days ago, and I put on my moisturizer before I put on my serums, because yeah, that's who I am. But also because I know this program works, and it works under my foundation. So let's get into it. I did a facial massage, a real quick one today, but generally, since about February, I've been doing facial massage every morning, and it really helps to depuff my face. I didn't do a long one today. I'm really puffy, and my eyes are watering, which means to me I could still use a little bit more massage, but it is what it is. The first thing I do after I wash my face, and I generally do my massage with the Tatcha cleansing oil, because I find that oils alone don't have as much slip as the Tatcha cleansing oil, and they're very hard to get off, and I don't want to strip my skin. So today I did a little bit of oil, and then when it started to dry, I put the Tatcha cleansing oil on top, rinse that off, and now I'm ready to go. It's been a few minutes, so I can feel I got that transepidermal evaporation. I'm going on with my puking mule, and I'm probably going to do it a couple of times because it's been a solid 15 minutes. Usually, I put on my skincare immediately. I wash my face, I dry it with a towel, and immediately go on. But I want to rehydrate the skin so it can accept the things I'm going to put on. So that is the pucancule, which is astragalus root. It's very, very gentle. It's in fact very good for skin that is reactive or sensitive. And then I go on with my Neogen. This is a micro essence with bifida. And I got this because I got a huge sample of the Estee Lauder micro essence and I loved it. But it was $100, which I think is insane. And I did a reverse lookup on ingredients, and I found this. So that one is $100 from Estee Lauder, while this one is about $35. And bifida, as I said in the evening program, it's great for the microbiome, and it signals to your naturally occurring DNA repair that everything's okay here. we got a handle on it, go to work on deeper issues in a nutshell. And I like that. Then I go on with my vitamin C. Now lately I have been doing the Halo, and I've done a couple. I've done one follow-up, a BBL that is focused on my reds. And I found after that, my skin was very, very sensitive to C, so I would mix it with the Hydrator from Maylove. Right now, I am actually going to another appointment tomorrow, so this will probably be my last day of full-on C. But I am going to be doing the C full-on. And you probably know that vitamin C is a great antioxidant that fights the free radicals that occur with exposure to light and other aggressors. Now I keep this in a box in my medicine cabinet, and then I'm going in with the Hydrator. And this I just got for the first time with this bottle, but I kind of like it. So I'm feeling a little bit of from the C, and this will help calm that down. And this is Pancarol, and I'm bringing everything down to the neck. What I want to do with my morning program is hydrate the skin, moisturize the skin, and protect. So we did a little of the protection with the C. This helps with the hydration. And before I do anything else, I'm going to go in with my first eye product, which is the Dermatology Advanced Eye Cream. And I really, really enjoy this. Just a little. I feel that this is both hydrating and moisturizing, but it's very, very light. And under my eyes right here, I feel that these kind of wrinkles and slightly crepey area is dehydrated. That's my feeling. And this might be doing the trick for me. I've been using it for a couple of months, and I don't have any complaints. Now, in my evening program, I use this Neva on my face. This is a DNA Repair Enzymes. And the doctor who had spoken to Penny at Penn Smith, and I'll link that video here, said you really need this at night. You don't have to do it day and night because your skin does much more reparative work at night. It does reparative work all day long, 24 hours, all the time, but at night it can really get going. But because my chest is so horrible, I like to do this day and night. I'm not always good at it, especially in the cooler months. I don't want to put on a cami. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm cold. Next thing I do in the winter months when it's a lot drier than usual is the Laneige Cream Skin. This is biphase, but I think I've had it for so long it's not biphase anymore. And a little bit like Yay, there's something very special about this. If you have oily skin, this might be all you need for moisturizing. It's both moisturizing and hydrating. And it just gives me that extra something when it's very, very dry out. I'll put a little on my chest and neck as well. This again, this is the Hydrating Milk from Hakuhodo that I use at night. I use it also during the day, just a little bit. Again, this is more hydrating than moisturizing, but it is a little bit moisturizing. So I prefer to put thin layers of moisturizers and hydrators on my face than just go in with one thing. And then before I go in with my final moisturizer, I'm going in with a Banana Bright for my eyes. And this, I believe, has arnica in it. Maybe vitamin K, maybe both, which is very good. Whatever it is, it's very good for darkness. And you guys, I don't know, but I feel like I'm not as dark under the eyes as I had been. Now it's true, I did do the halo, and that was under the eyes too, so maybe it's a coincidence, but I'm going to keep on using this. And then my final moisturizer is the Liquid Gold from Stratia. So Stratia is a Korean-inspired but American brand developed by a Korean American who started as a skincare, Korean skincare blogger, and then started her own line. It's very simple products, They don't have fragrances, they don't have extra things in them. At nighttime, I will use the DMAE and niacinamide serum, and the prices are really, really good. So it's just giving you what you need. And what this is a skin identical. It's identical to your skin's barrier. So your barrier is comprised of ceramides, omega fatty acids, and cholesterol, and so is this. And this is formulated in the correct ratio and pH. So to me, it's just helping to keep your barrier strong. A strong barrier keeps all your hydration, all your good stuff inside. It stops it from leaving through a compromised barrier, and it protects your skin from bad stuff, pollution, dander, all the things I don't even know what they are. It's just a nice little shield, and again, it's a very, very good price. And that is my morning program. Now, when I first started using this, it took like 15 minutes for it to sink into the skin. When I did this, it pulled a little bit. It's pulling a little bit right now because I went on a little bit more today. So I just wait until it doesn't pull anymore. In this case, it might be 5 or 10 minutes, and then I go on with my sunscreen, which today I will go in with the Can Make. Now, the sunscreens I've been wearing lately are not particularly moisturizing, so I really want to be super careful about how much I moisturize. And the Can Make is also not moisturizing. It's not drying per se, but I'm used to wearing sunscreens that have this final moisturizing loveliness about them, and I can't find them anymore. They're not around anymore. It's kind of heartbreaking. And I've recently found a couple that I like, but just like the Can Make, they're not super moisturizing. So I'm going to go in with it now. I feel that lymphatic with this kind of move. It has enough slip, the perfect slip for not pressing too hard, but helping to move the lymph down. And that is it. It's super simple, and I have to tell you, there's nothing in here that is expensive with the exception of this, which is only $100. And I've seen toners that are $100, so I think that's pretty groovy. But all of these products are under $40. The two serums, I think they're about $30, like $29. I think the most expensive thing is the Banana Bright. And that's it, you guys. It's simple, it's fast, it's every day unless I have some issues and I need to move things around. Like I'll mix the hydrator with the vitamin C, and I'll do half a dose of the vitamin C if I'm feeling very sensitive. But that is it. And now I'm going to wait for all of this to set up before I put on my makeup for the day. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. I hope this was very helpful to you, and as you can tell, I am still asleep. So I hope I made some sense, and I hope you come back again. Until we meet again, be safe and smart, and I'm wishing you good health.